everybody, this is Justdog25 here. I am going to be playing another beautiful day of Stardew Valley. I feel so grateful to be able to stream for myself and others. I am having a gratitude day and I'm very happy. Look at that wonderful outfit I have on. It is a little bit of a mismatch and I'm all about it. Today is Martin's birthday. I could not care less about Martin. So today is a special event within the game, and it's called Green Rain. Hello, kitty. It's called Green Rain. And with Green Rain, all of the villagers are freaked out. There is moss everywhere. And it's sort of like a strange event that aside from gathering moss, there's really nothing else to it. It's a rainy day. It is wonderful. So if we look at the weather report here, all of the technology has been taken over. It happened last year in the valley, and all of the villagers were freaked out. And what I learned is years thereafter, they kind of get used to it. It's like this ongoing mystery that they've come to accept because thankfully it's not acid green rain. And the skulls and skeletal parts of all the villagers aren't melting away. So that's good because then Stardew Valley would not be a cozy, happy game. So let's take a look at our farm here. Yes, one thing with green rain is there's going to be a whole ton of weeds to pull out. So let's collect our normal things. We have no inventory space, so we're going to sell what we can and place things where they belong. Before I start clicking the sell button, the vast majority of this stuff I actually want to hold on to. So we're going to go ahead and go to the outfield, which is my favorite bin. And we're going to put back things that belong there. Let's get rid of some trash, right? Let's prune. I understand that trash can be useful in Stardew Valley, but not today, right? So we have the quarry. I did unlock the quarry last playthrough, and I am so excited, and I got a whole lot of ore and a whole lot of rocks, and I want to put things in the thing that I put there. So let's see what it goes under. Does it go under this one? Alright, we're not going to worry about it too much. We're going to go through all of our incredibly disorganized bins. And we are going to just dump things. So that is the play here. So let's go through, do a little auto catch. One of the interesting things about Stardew Valley, me playing it right now, is I was dating a character named Alex, and he decided to spend the entire winter ignoring my farmer. And my farmer deserves much more respect than that. So then we became besties with a woman named Emily, who I do recall choosing as my marriage candidate when I played this game 5 years ago. But Emily's our bestie. She's helping us get over Alex, so we are going to be okay. Alright, so we got these gems, and I did have a special bin for the gems. Let me look at this again. Mines. Pelican Town does not have an extra bin. Grandpa's Shed, Farmhouse, Mines, Mountains. Would it be in here? I think it is in fact in here. It's considered the mountains. So let's go ahead and put in our special gems. You never know when you are going to need any little particular item in Stardew Valley. And I'm not putting an orange there. So we are going to take this and run. So let's go. We're going to go to the community center and make sure these apples get in here because I need to complete that. Alright, I'm ready to rock and roll and start grabbing items. Thank you for your patience. Alright, got that. There's another gem. Let's launch that right. Yeah, we're going to throw that right into the shipping bin. We're selling the oranges. Let's get this out of the way, right? And then we do have a special letter that we found in the caves. And I'm going to read it aloud here on stream. So let's see what this letter has to say. Alex's strength training diet. You know, my ex. A letter about my ex. Okay. Complete breakfast. I already knew that. I was trying to make one for him. And salmon dinner. I didn't know that, but I don't care. I've learned to love this food. I can feel the protein. Well, him being way too self-absorbed is why we are no longer together. So I consider this letter an insult. Alright, fisherman wanted. I need a good pufferfish specimen. I'm conducting an experiment on the toxin created by the pufferfish. Reward 1,000 G by Demetrius. We will accept that quest. I also need a pufferfish for the community center. So we're ready to rock and roll. We are always ready to rock and roll. We're going to close these doors for the animals. It's raining. Wow. I love the green tint that's added to everything. Alright, let's make sure that they're nice and cozy. Let's keep our sword out. I guess we should be using the scythe. But what's life without whimsy? So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to see if there's anything that we can pick. Poppers or peppers are actually going to get us some really good recipes. I love growing hot peppers in real life. I make my own hot sauce, and I love hot peppers in this game. And some of my favorite characters like the hot peppers too, so we can all just kind of rejoice around that. It's beautiful because the way that Stardew Valley is written, some of the characters end up feeling a little bit more than a bunch of pixels, especially when you give your suspension of disbelief. So that completes the community center bundle. I am excited about that. And we are going to grab all of our coffee to make us fast. We never drink the coffee. There we go. My farmer's like, look, I have not woken up yet. What are you doing? Alright, so we're heading over here. This tree can absolutely kick rocks. I don't like any trees obscuring what I'm doing. Get out of here. That is there because of the green rain event, which I am not going to take advantage of. As long as I get a good amount of moss, I think that I am A-okay. So we're hitting that. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, boy. Can I put peppers in there? Nah. What I am going to do against my better judgment is try some peppers in the dehydrator to see what comes out. I don't believe that that's a special dehydrator item, however. In real life, next year, I would love, instead of just hot sauce, I would love to make my own spicy hot spices. So, that's a nod to that. We have a little baby boy slime here. I don't know what to do with him. I'm going to leave him alone. He does not seem to be happy right now. I know that the slime hutch, that purple building, or this dark building down here is supposed to be imperative to growth in certain directions in Stardew Valley. However, I'm just going to wait and see. I'm not going to look it up. I am literally going to enjoy the ride. So we're heading in. I don't keep a fence for my animals when they go outside, so I'm actually pretty psyched when I get to see them all inside huddled up. I get to see all of them. I love them. And bam, we are ready to rock and roll with that, and we do have the wheat for the community center. Alright, let's get to milking. Give me your baby juice. We got this. Come on. What about you? No? No? Oh my god. I don't know if I'm goating wrong, or if the goat does give milk, like, less often. What's up? Radzine. Radzine is here. Radzine is here ready to rock and roll. You did not miss it. We were wondering the mysteries of why a goat can't get milked as much as a cow. I mean, the goat is the greatest of all time, so maybe, you know, maybe the milk is so incredible that it takes a little bit of extra time for it to fill up in its udders. You know, I guess it's to be expected. We're gonna dry some mushrooms. We're making mushrooms, boy. I would love to grow mushrooms in real life, like some edible mushrooms, as far as, you know, like stuff that you can eat, non-toxic mushrooms, right? We're not going on a psychedelic trip or anything like that. I would love to grow gourmet edible mushrooms and include them within my recipes. That's something that I may try for year 4. and it's something I should push myself to explore, but one thing at a time. I'm pretty new to streaming, so, and thankfully I have all the way until next grow season IRL to think about that one. Alright, we're not filled up yet, are we? Oh, we are already filled up, of course. Let's run over to a bin, get rid of some stuff we don't care for. Peppers, actually a lot of that is going in my fridge. I love cooking with peppers in real life and in Stardew Valley, and I'm glad that I can carry my real life passions into this game. It feels so natural. Nectarine. I don't know if we cook with nectarines, but this is all going into the fridge. With this game, when you get recipes, there's certain recipes that are just for somebody's favorite gift. There's certain recipes to where they heal you a lot, right? And then there's recipes that give you special buffs that make all of your excursions more worthwhile. So we want to keep track of all those special buffs that we can get by making delicious plates for our farmer. So we're going in here. I got to drop this off. I really just want to make more bombs at some point, but we got tons of coffee to keep my farmer speeding. And I think we're gonna hop to the community center before I forget, but not yet. Alright, Stardew Valley has 30,000 things that you can do all at once, and I often get overwhelmed, but we got this. We've been trading 35 years of our life, or my life, in order to not get overwhelmed by a 2D game. Not that 3D games are better, but this should be simple. My brain is melting. My brain is melting over just, like, how wonderful this game is. Well, yeah, it's very good to see you, Radzine. Thank you for attending. Radzine is a Twitch viewer that I like to stream with from time to time. Also a very good childhood friend that I appreciate is still within my life. It's very rare in life to have a friend of 30 years, and I do not for 1 second, don't stand in awe at the majesty that somebody has been great enough to stay with me throughout my life for 3 whole decades. So it's always good to see Radzine in this chat, because that reminds me of beautiful things in life. So we are going ahead, we cleared, let's finish our tasks. We already went and did as much as we could in the direction of getting our stuff. Did I see a purple butter? Purple quality butter. I love purple everything. And that's the fun part. In this game, purple quality of anything is top quality. So, I dig it. I dig it. You could actually tell that I'm a bit of a purple fan. Stardew Valley has so much. Alright, let's hit it. Let's get these eggs. Excuse me, poultry. Y'all are lucky I don't make wings out of you, but I can't because I love yous and y'all hate me. Apparently y'all hate me. Right on stream in front of everybody. Look, they're pissed off. What, did y'all just like collectively decide screw farmer today? Well, you know what? That's adorable within its own right. I can take that because you are my babies. Let's get you some food. Let's get you some foods. I love taking care of animals both in Stardew Valley and in real life. I am a big doofus fan. All of it. Alright, let's get our purple butter. Smooth like butter, criminal undercover. Let's get it. A little BTS reference for those who have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. Alright, we're going to grab that one more thing. So right now, Radzine, this is called the Green Rain event. It happens once a year, and it's sort of inconsequential, but the rain's green, the villagers are freaked out, and there's moss everywhere. Mosses can be important for crafting, and I love the green tint. Technology is overtaken. It's just a strange, lovely little event that happens once a year, so I'm happy to be able to do it on stream. That's the beautiful thing about Stardew Valley. Not everything has to have some, like, high purpose. Alright, this is our local tent living guy, Linus. We love him, and guess what he is getting today? An egg. This is a great gift. You always give to those that have beautiful hearts like Linus. That's my life's mission. So we're coming up here. We're not going towards the community center. Wah, wah. Alright, let's rock and roll. So I got my slime hutch. I'm not sure about building anything else in my farm at this current time. But what I do want to do is go into the quarry mines that I've just unlocked. Lots of skeletons, lots of scary creatures, and apparently if I get to the end of it, I can get a golden scythe, which sounds pretty badass. I hope it has special powers. I haven't looked it up too much. So these are the Junimo. You see that green little guy there that just disappeared? I have one in real life. So many consistencies between Stardew and IRL. And he is just as happy to be here as you are. Alright, so we don't have these. We might have those yet. Okay. The community center, this building right here, has been my arch nemesis in this game for years now. When I played 5 or 6 years ago, I gave up on it. Thankfully, there was another way to beat the game. I just really didn't see the point of this collect-a-thon, bringing one item at a time, going out of your way just to make the village happy or whatever happens with it. But now, playing on PC, I have a chests connected mod. So any chest that I place in the game is connected to my shipping bin and any other chest that I create. So this kind of alleviates some of the community center nonsense, I would call it, that I've had to endure. And we are going to complete a category in the community center right now. Usually I make sure to wait for the chest to fill up, but we are going to do this live. We're doing it live. F it. We are doing it live. And we don't have them crops yet. And we don't have that yet. I think it's on the bulletin board. We are going to slay like queens today. And we are going to twerk right in the middle of the community center. That's it. That's it. Nobody's around. Get it, girl. Right in the middle of the community center. You know how much I don't care for this place, but I'm doing this for other people? Oh, yeah. Alright. Alright, calm down, girl. Alright, there's our little Junimo buddy. Alright, let's hit it. Chef's Bundle. I knew how to make candy 5 years ago. I'm waiting for the recipe, and then I'll be able to knock that out. And then this should be the end of this. Right? Filling them up. Filling them up. We got 10 of you, and then we get to keep 2 apples. I'm forever grateful. Today's Saturday. I do not need to go to the traveling merchant. Let's see what we get. This is a box opening on the Justdog25 channel. Let's see what we get. I needed a heater for my chickens. And you know what? Earlier in the stream, the chickens and ducks were pissed. Well, now they get a heater. So, you know what? Maybe I'm starting to dig the community center? I have no idea. Alright, let's rock and roll. So now that we've taken care of that, I am happy with where my farm is. These need to get out of my way. I am supposed to be taking advantage of this event by interacting with all this. This is all stuff that just disappears mysteriously the next day. I'd love to say it was aliens, because I highly believe in aliens. If anybody believes in aliens in chat, please feel free to chime in. Or if you're watching this on YouTube and you believe in aliens, please talk about it in the comments below. So, and then we get these weird Willy Wonka ass-looking trees. They give us mossy seeds. Yeah, okay, fiddlehead fern, whatever that is. There's way too much in this game. It's already 7 p.m. That means I am having too much fun. And I am chopping down Pierre's store. That would be a very awesome, path to take, where you're just literally assaulting the man's store at the town square, and people are like, what is he doing? Alright, the local tuna population is starting to threaten other species. If you can fish 3 of them for me, it would be a big help. 300 reward, you get to keep the fish, and Demetrius is pleased. We probably will catch tuna at some point. Oh no. Oh yeah, his store's closed. Hi, sorry for chopping through the siding of your home with my axe. I got so excited to look at the calendar, the axe just slipped. It just slipped. That's it. It just slipped. They call me the Axe Man. Stay away from that farmer. His axe slips. We don't know how or why. He's just a kooky individual. I'm waiting. Once the first thunderstorm happens, this big property right here shall be mine. And I'll be able to have a full greenhouse at my disposal. So I'm excited for that. I really don't see what else I could be doing right now today. I'm not trying to go on any big fisher trips to where people watching me are just watching me go. Oh, I like that fish. Oh, a treasure chest. You know, like, I don't think that's conducive to good content, and it's not entirely necessary at this playthrough. Alright, Kitty. We already said hi to Kitty. And we are actually going to go to bed early and see what tomorrow brings. Alright, let's hit it. Day 7 of summer, year 2. Smooth like summer. What's up, Kitty? Yes, I keep my holiday tree up. You can see I'm not much of a decorator. I've been avoiding it until my character gets married. Just like in real life, I really don't decorate for myself, only for others. Alright, weather report. No thunderstorm. Alright. Spirits are displeased today. You know what that means? Screw you. That's what that means. It means don't do anything at all. The luck mechanic in the game will make whatever you do absolutely miserable. I almost like the punishment from Stardew Valley sometimes. Thankfully today we can go see the traveling cart to try to get an item to finish the community center, something that you can soft lock yourself out of for an entire other year by not doing simple choices. And then you got to play an entire other year to complete it. And the majority of the game is now locked behind completing it. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish is candy? Carp surprise. Ew. That does not sound appetizing. You looked at it. I am not cooking carp surprise. I am not cooking carp surprise. What's the surprise? I don't know, dude. Something about, like, fish dishes and surprise. Like, I don't know about no fishy surprise, bro. I don't know about any of that. I don't know about any of that. Alright, let's grab these bad boys. Let's hit it. That is sus. That is sussy. That is a mogus. We're a mogusing. Eat them hot peppers. I will see what I can cook with the peppers. Up. Up. We're getting full. You guys need to sprout. Alright. I have an incredible amount of coffee beans, so we can send those away. I have to keep the apples. I don't have apples, and you never know. Any one item can suddenly become very important for you to progress. So as much as you want to sell everything, it's like I sell apples now, and then 2 weeks later somebody's going to be like, if you don't give me an apple right now, I'm going to do bad things to you. And then it's like, well, I don't have an apple. And then right before they do bad things to me, I'll be thinking about this moment right here 2 weeks ago, and I'll just be like, Justdog25, you doofus. Like, what are you doing, right? And we try to stay away from existential dread and incredible regret, because those two things can't live with them. Can't live without them. Alright, getting a little dark there. Okay, so we got everything rocking and rolling. We are going to sell some things, hold on to what we need. Let's hit it. Bam. Yeah. I love the crisp sound of, yeah, Mossy, I'm not growing, I'm not doing, and then next thing you know, you don't have a fiddlehead fern. Alright, screw you. You know, next thing you know, I'm done with these, I don't need them. I will sell the hay because I can get that in abundance. And then we are going to go to the outfield, make sure that wood is in there. I also want to start storing moss in the outfield, angels in the outfield, in fact. Very old movie reference. And I really do not need some of this stuff, but that's okay. That's okay. We're ready for it. Alright, let's see what these dried peppers, how much do they sell? Up! 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 That sounds like lightning. Alright. I'm hoping that means we get the batteries to unlock the massive greenhouse. Stuff that's soft locked over like one small event that greatly improve your gameplay. Okay. Chewy pieces of dried hot pepper. I dig it. Look at all this abundance. I do wish that I was as good as others at making things look beautiful, but you know what? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I am beholding. I am beholding right now. Let's do it. I wonder if I can grow coffee plants in real life. I wonder if anybody, if you grow coffee plants in real life, and you're watching this on YouTube, comment down below and let me know how that works out for you. I'd appreciate it. Alright, let's hit that. Bam. Yeah. The bubbles are kind of weird. Looks like rot. Alright, let's run over here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I love storms in real life, and I love storms in Stardew Valley too. That's beautiful. Let's. I think we get apple wine if we put this in there. So, my character don't drink no wine, but half of the village are alcoholics. So, all right, are you guys getting ready? Why are only a couple of you excited? I guess throughout the day, whatever gets hit charged. So, fun fact, right? I could place my electric gathering lightning rods anywhere on my farm, and I didn't think about it, but my lightning attracting rods are right next to my house. That's it. There is no OSHA. There are no safety regulations for Stardew Valley, that is for sure. You just kind of rock with it, roll with it. That's it. You can't die in this game. Your character is immortal. So that's cool. You're not playing the whole game trying to achieve immortality. You don't have to throw in a cheat code. Stardew Valley's like, no, you're immortal. Go have fun, right? That's the kind of game I'm about. You just get it all right away. Let's see, because my ducks and my chickens all decided that they absolutely hated me yesterday. Let's see if they've changed their mind. Aww. Aww. I love you too. Aww. That's it, dude. Those little hearts make me feel so, like, warm. Alright, speaking of warm, here's your heater. Now that we're made up and you guys don't all hate me, I'll try to do better next time. Life is about growth, okay? Life is about growth. Alright, love you babies. Alright. I love them little guys. Alright, let's gather these, and let's see how our other baby friends are doing. Our absolute gorgeous slay queens in here. Let's see how they are doing today. There we go, we got that. I ain't gonna milk you right away. Let me say hi to everybody. I don't just want you for your milk. I don't just want you for your milk. Yes, if there was a game mechanic where I could make cow and goat steaks, I probably would do that to you if it was advantageous, but we don't live in that world. We live in the world where I love you and I feed you and I do my little dance and that's it. I don't know what I'm tugging on, but it's not udders. Yeah. That's just like the funniest animation in the world. That is free content right there. Like, what is this man doing? I wonder if the developer knew, like, they were like, yeah, and you're gonna have a bucket. You're gonna have a bucket for milking. And if you activate the bucket anywhere else, it literally just looks like you're whipping and nay-naying and twerking. And he saw that as good and just moved on in his life. Like, I love it. I love it. Alright, Caffeine Fiend. Get your fix. Another in real life moment. I am a caffeine fiend. Caffeineaholic. More caffeine. That's it. All my character does is hang out all day and slug caffeine. Let's make more. We're gonna get all skied out on caffeine and then forget to go to the Traveler and be okay with that because now we're reckless. We have the go-go juice. We are reckless. That's it. Bam, bam, bam. Let's hit it. Alright. And I'll hold on to the beans. It's like, there's so many moments in Stardew Valley where it's like, am I forgetting something? And it's like, yes. You are perpetually forgetting about 10 different things, and it's okay. Come on, lightning. I need my lightning rods right next to my house that are incredibly unsafe to get charged. Hopefully the house doesn't catch on fire. Alright, large egg, parsnip soup. So this Traveler can randomly carry items that I've soft-locked myself from unlocking the rest of the game by not doing something with it the right time. So she's very important, but there are days when you go there and it's like you're shit out of luck. I do need to give Pam a pale ale, and I forget how to make one. Fiddlehead? Alright, so there you go. If I saved Fiddleheads, I'd be able to make the risotto, but there's no buff with it, so I'm not... Wallflower, pal! Alright, red fez. I would love to wear a fancy red fez, but that is very expensive, and I do love my green bow. This, I believe I've had to get to the worst alcoholic in town for a very long time now. Alright, nothing else is going to help me complete anything. Let me get two of these. This could be something I need for the community center, which I hate. My arch nemesis. Like right here, fall crops bundle. I had plenty of sweet potatoes last fall. Just because I did not take a moment to put this in the community center, I was locked out of the first greenhouse for the entire winter, which is the only way to grow vegetables. Just because one item that I've handled many times I forgot. And I can't put stuff in the community center from here, so you gotta go out of your way and drop it off. Just because I didn't do that, I was locked out of having a huge advantage in farming until next fall. Or until I somehow run into it through this Traveler. That's it. You're just locked. I love Stardew Valley. I love this game. Alright. Nobody wants to hear me be a sassy bitch. Unless you do. Then I love you. I love you either way. Alright, persimmon and duck feather. This should be knocked out pretty soon. But it's a lot of luck. The fish, let me look at them just to get an idea in my head. I've heard the fish thing is particularly daunting, and I think that's the last one that I'm going to tackle. Alright, quality crops. What was I looking for? To see if there's anything that requires a pale ale. Alright, chef's bundle, no pale ale. Dye bundle, no pale ale. So I guess I'm just encouraging alcoholics in this town to day drink. Let's get the party started. What could go wrong? Run over here. While I'm here, let's check in on Marnie. This is the lovely woman that in the title owes me money. Everybody owes me money in this game. I'm just, you know, I'm a loan shark. Have you ever heard of the loan shark mod? No, there's no mod to be a loan shark. Please make it if you're watching this. Make the loan shark mod. I want to live life on the edge. Alright, supply shop. I do really want a cat tree for Kitty, but we're not going to buy it. Alright, purchase animals. We got a duck. I already have ducks and goats. I only need one of them. I only want them for their bodies. And the purple turtle is the most expensive. This game knows me. It knows that I would love nothing more than a purple turtle. That's it. I don't even think it does anything special except for look fabulous, but that's it. This game knows how to keep you on it. It knows how. It's like everybody loves a purple turtle. I consider myself a purple turtle, but not purpley enough for the Purple Club. Alright, hi there, mister. I rarely talk to these people. What are you doing? Get off your phone. Get off your phone. Alright. That's it. Let's go see my bestie. Hello, darling. Hi, Elliot. We've become decent friends, haven't we? I've been telling everybody on stream that for a while now. This may sound weird, but I've always been certain this would happen. Oh, yeah, girl. I like the way you move. Ooh, girl. Let me go see your sister. Wah, wah. See, I used to hate Haley because she was my rival for Alex's affection. She'd always follow him around like a puppy dog. But I went over, I got to date Alex, we had dated for a while, and after a whole winter of him just neglecting me, now me and Haley can be friends because I can tell her, like, look, that man is not worth it. So, that's it. Maybe she needs a pale ale right now. Wow, looks like someone's read the latest issue of Super Fashion Girl. Muddy Boots are totally in right now. See? I can talk to Haley about boys and shoes. It's fine. You got anything else to say? No. Let me take a wild swing at something she may or may not like. Do you like apple? Aww. Alright. Sometimes, if you randomly pick something to give a villager, they might hate it. And they might yell at you, like get heavily offended. Andy's one of my best boys. Let me know if you want to borrow my Yoba text. I got detailed notes on the most popular passages. So Yoba is like the in-world god. And I love Andy because he's like this traditional guy, simple man. Oh, God. Yeah, there's my ex-boyfriend. We're not talking to him. We are not talking to him. He can go hang out with his dog. I feel bad for that dog. It's probably neglected. But you know what? I'm just staying out of it. I am too hurt to function in that direction. Alright, let's go to farmhouse. Let's go to mini fridge. And let's put some of this bad stuff in here. We'll put that in there. I think there's a recipe that requires pale ale. Question mark. Put some more. We have plenty of all this, but we love to cook here. There might be something that I can do with coffee in the future. And I don't drink it. I just keep it in my inventory. I hold it hostage. Hostile. You know? Just holding it hostage. That's it. Just like these coffee beans. Why does this man have 243 coffee beans in his pocket? That's for me to know, you to never find out, and really there's no reason. I am just crazy. Alright. Let's head over here. Oh, bulletin board. These quests are always hyper-realistic. Hyper-realism. These quests are always very unrealistic in my eyes. I have an idea. There's a lot of trash in the water. Why don't we fish some out to make the valley more beautiful? Aww. I like that. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We are summoning Captain Planet, and we're doing it. We're doing it. Alright, I wish to host an elegant reception. I wish to host a reception for prestigious guests and friends at the town square. Are there any local farmers who could provide some high-end groceries? I think she requires a whole lot for that. Oh, I didn't know I could only pick one or the other. I said no to saving the environment. I said no to saving the environment in favor of whoa, fancy party at the town square. I'm now like a horrible, horrible individual. I guess I gotta own it. I don't know. This game makes me question my moral compass every step of the way. That's how potent it is. Alright, what's up, buddy? I never talked to you. Look. Our friendship is black. That's how much I never talked to this particular villager. Hey, it's my Skipper Elliot. What's up, buddy? I'd give you a discount on bait if I could afford it. Thanks, Willie. I once had a title on my stream, Cuddling with Willie equals salty, which I imagine is the case. Not that I hang out imagining cuddling with Willie, but maybe I just told him myself. Cuddling with Willie. Alright, let's hit it. Alright, we got this. I would like to possibly make some bobbers. We're going to do professional fishing. This is also how you fish in real life. You take the dressed spinner and you say everybody else can leave. That's it. Don't leave. That's it. Alright. Dude, I'm going to make another treasure hunter. I'm doing this. I'm doing this for Jesus Christ. Superstar. Who in the heck do you think you are? I wasn't saying the name, I was quoting the musical. Alright. There we are. So, yes, we do have a fishing buff. And we are going to go collect. We're going to go collect. We're going to our favorite bin, the outfield. Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around, let's talk it over. 80s band, you wouldn't get it. I was born in 1989, so I have some claim to the 80s. Alright, so we are going to grab 2 of these beautiful bars. We are going to make the treasure hunter, which never seems to get me more treasure chests, but I like things that make me feel like they work, so that is what we are going with. Alright, let's hit it. I said let's hit it. Thank you. Alright, we do have to clear out some space before we go on this massive fishing journey. Let's go to the shipping bin. Alright, let's kick it. Bam, 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 bam. We are rocking and rolling away. Alright, these have to go in the fridge. Mini fridge. There you go. There you go, beautiful babies. I love you. I don't love you. I'm not leaving. That's only in real life am I going to leave trash in my fridge. That's for real life. In a game, no. Real life, trash in the fridge. It can wait. We can get flies. In the game, homie don't play that. Homie the clown don't play that. Alright, let's kick it. Alright, you can get out of this menu. You can go. I have an incredible amount of bait. I do have a place. There's a special place. Oh, what did I just get rid of? Need coffee. And I have espresso. Need espresso. Alright, but we are putting the coffee beans where they belong because we are incredibly irresponsible human beings. Alright, this is sticking with me. I just love its name, Wallflower Pal. I just want to keep it on my character at all times. Here's you know, just like the Junimo I have. It follows me around everywhere. I'm like at the DMV and the Junimo is like chatting up some chick somewhere and I'm like, yo, dude, this is not the place for, she did not come here for that, Junimo. Do not treat women like objects. Alright? And yes, anybody watching, don't treat women like objects. Alright. Here we are. We are going for it. Let's rock and roll. As I said earlier, I would not fish on stream, but we are fishing on stream. All types of surprise. I didn't put on the buff. 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 The buff. Eating some lobster bisque in the rain because our character is a psychopath that never needs an umbrella and is just fine getting soaked in the rain. Sorry, he doesn't have a cell phone. I've often wondered, like, people were so much more willing to just get wet. You know, you never had to negotiate, like, oh no, if I jump in this body of water, what am I going to do with my phone? And let's kick it. I love the sound effects with storming, and I don't know if in real life, because I don't really fish in real life, I don't know if I would go fishing in a storm. I would if I had a poncho, because it would be epic, as long as it's not too cold. I'd want to, like, cozy in a storm. Alright, I have a lucky green ribbon on my head. Are we getting any treasure chests or not? Because I also have to head to the bar and enable all of the alcoholics, and usually I leave around 10 to do that. There's a high advantage to getting the villagers drunk in this game. Alright, let's catch it. Like I said, I love the sound effects of this game. By the way, I am using a mod that shows everything that you can catch directly in the water, and it looks beautiful. This way here, if there's some rare fish and I don't know when or where it appears, I can look directly into the water and see if it is an option. The rarer the fish, the less it appears on this screen. But yeah, the visible fish mod is fantastic. These mods don't break the game. I wouldn't consider them cheats. They are much more quality of life. Alright. Gotta grab you. That still gets me a perfect because of the lock on there. What do we get? Nothing. Nothing. I have all these buffs on. And here I am feeling like a smacked ass, fishing in the rain with my cute bow is getting ruined. I don't even think it's washable. Like, jeez. Alright, yeah. Thank you. Let's see. I would love a mystery box. Yeah. Kick it. I love pixel art. I'm an old nerd like that. For sure. Alright, buddy. Up. Come on, buddy. Why is it all halibut? Alright. I must focus. You must focus on the fish. Alright, what about this? Can you give me something? Ooh. It's a starfish. Certain fish I can tell by the behavior. No, it's not, and I need that. I need that. 110%. That I forget what I need it for, so I gotta go hide it somewhere and never find it again instead of selling it, because that's what this game wants from you. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! How rude. Come on. Come on, dude. You and I both know I'm catching you. Let's not play this game. Yeah, no, super cucumbers have a lot of uses. In fact, I really want a purple cucumber fish pond. So that's something that we're going to do. Soggy newspaper. I heard that there's a special item that you can get by recycling this. See, we're still going by the Linus spirit. We're not catching trash for him, but at least we are catching trash. We are Captain Planeting right now. So, you know, we at least did it enough. At least enough. That's it. Alright, let's see. Alright, it's already 11. I have to go get people drunk. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. We have to go enable the alcoholics of Stardew Valley. That is a core... That is... I don't know if the developer intended it, but that is a highly advantageous game mechanic, is to enable alcoholism in this game. Even when a character has a cutscene that shows that they are looking to stop drinking, the best thing to do is to find them and give them a beer. Instant benefit in Stardew Valley. That's it. Alright. Pale Ale. This goes to her. She's been asking for it for over a year now. There we go. Do I have something else? Because I really don't want to give my bestie a beer, because she's very important to me. But hey, if we got to play by the game's rules. Clint, come here, pal. He likes it. Gus, come back here. Yes. Emily, don't even drink it. We're just doing this for show. Positive energy. Alright, darling. I love how she's the one that stays late. Like, she's cleaning up. It's like nice little details like that I'm a big fan of. Alright, we don't need to pick all this coffee right now. We don't need to pick all this coffee ahorita. Alright, yeah, let's go to bed. I was gonna start cooking. Alright, so what we are going to do is I'm actually going to go take a break soon. So we're going to leave some music on for you all to hang out with, and then we will do what we need. So that's good, and we're going to put on some lovely music.
Hey.
Oh, there's an ad.
Do you want to start streaming? With All Pro, you get access to 100...
Are you ready? Alright, let's pick something else. Let's hit it, let's hit it, let's hit it. I am excited. And you should be as well. I will be right back. I will be right back. I can't wait to see you. I will be right back. Yeah. And we are back. I hope you enjoyed the dance party. We're ready to rock and roll, back with Stardew Valley. Let's do it. I can't be more jazzed right now. Alright, let's hit it. There are things that I need to do today. Today's Gus's birthday. We're Gus fans here. But there was something else that I knew was on my mind. It was to collect the batteries to open up the big greenhouse. Your number one source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful, sunny day. Alright, well, hopefully that thunderstorm was all I needed for my reasons. Very happy spirits. I just kind of go through this. Alright, didn't get nothing out of it. Alright, nobody's knocking on my door. Did I get enough battery packs? I didn't know it worked that way. There was only a chance, but I do believe I have enough. So before we do anything with the farm, I'm going to go unlock that massive greenhouse. I am too excited. Screw you, cat. Screw you, cows. I can't say screw you to the ducks and chickens because we are still working on our relationship. Alright. I can't go in? Oh. I got the hardwood. Alright. Alright. Very funny game. I was so excited. And actually, I think I'm going to be one battery short. I think I'm going to be one battery short. Where are they? Oh my god. What is this game? And it's going to make me wait. Yep. Not 20 batteries. 19. Alright. Let's get them in there. Oh my god, this game. One battery short. Wah, wah. Jeez Louise. If there was ever a sobering event, it's when you're one battery short of a full greenhouse. That's it. Alright, gather these. Let's see what we can do with this lovely inventory that we love so much. Let's get that in there. Alright, let's start off with a little bit of a refresh here. Let's make sure that everything is good to go. And we are going to go to outfield. Love it. Alright, bam. Bam-balammed. Bam-balammed. That should be for Emily. We gotta put Wallflower Pal somewhere. Can I put Wallflower Pal outside? I cannot put Wallflower Pal outside. So let's go ahead and put Wallflower Pal inside. Right in the middle of the kitchen. I cannot... Oh, I guess Wallflower Pal is a wall decoration. There we go. Alright. Very perfect. Probably was made for the top of the kitchen there. So I'm excited. We're going to go ahead and make some ores. As one does. Make some metal bars. Let's get more of this going on here. Bam. Alright. I am digging it. I am absolutely digging it. Alright, let's go to original outfield, and we are popping this stuff back in here. And then for super cucumbers, that is something that we are doing today. I don't know to the full extent of how to make a pond, but I definitely want to see. So are you ready? You're not ready. I feel like we're going to do this fun thing to where we don't harvest anything because it's just too much right now. Alright, let's get that coffee going. Let's give our farmer a little cup of coffee. Let's rock and roll with that. Alright. We are having the time of our lives. Drink more coffee. Just drink it. Slug it. Get it in you. Alright, grab these beautiful boys. Alright, we are in the outfield. Let's kick it. Alright, beautiful. In fact, I think the coffee achievers in this game keep the coffee above their head to drink just as the buff goes away. I think that's the speedrun strategy. I believe so. Alright, these animals can all go outside, except for when we're trying to do anything else. I know. Let's get y'all outside. I like to fill this up for the next time it rains. But before I let you guys outside and I can't find your asses, we are going to make sure that we love you. And this is also good. Alright, am I going to twerk or am I going to get milk? I'm going to twerk. Alright. I twerk on my goat. Don't ask questions. I just twerk on my goat. Alright, let's hit it. Aww, it loves me. I love real animals and virtual animals. I'm an animal lover. Alright, pop it out. And we got some milk to artisan with our artisan equipment. Artisan. Alright, these. I do need the purple mushroom. And these can chill because 5 mushrooms make the dried mushrooms. See, I can say words. Let's get it. I think this was my designated mushroom bin. Bam. Alright, it's 10:40 a.m. I gotta release the chickens, but before I do... Oh, coffee high went away. Slug. Everybody. Alright. Hello, I love you. Hello. I feel like a celebrity in my own chicken hut. They're like, we love you. We truly love you. That's the type of love you get from Stardew Valley. Alright, let's hit it. Please, can I walk through egg? Please, can I walk through egg? Alright, we are picking up egg. And we're just gonna eat it. That's it. Speedrun Pro strategies. Alright. Let's make sure this is all filled for them. I take care of mine. Do you take care of yours? I don't know. Alright, let's kick it. We got everything rocking and rolling. We're both not rolling rock. We don't do beer here, but rocking and rolling. No rolling rock. Alright. Bam. And then we're going to see about some fish ponds. I'll build two. Like, I would get 2 of them. But what I want to do is... If you go to get something built and you don't readily have a place to put it, you're going to have a bad time. I think putting the fish pond right out in front of here will help. Will help kind of like curb the animals, yup. Just let trees fall. Watch out, guys! Watch out! Oh! But yeah, just keep everything here until I expand. I don't want to hide anything. Don't want to hide anything. Because shit can get hidden in this game for sure. Alright. Kitty's being so cute. Let's take a moment for Kitty. There we go. We love Kitty. We love Kitty. We are big kitty lovers here. We are big fans of Kitty. Big, incredible fans of the cat. And that is how we live our life with conviction. Alright, let's run over here. We're going to go to Robin's and see if we can make a fish pond out of our purple cucumber cows. Let's rock in. What's up, Robin? Let's rock in, girl. Alright, shop, construct farm buildings. Alright. I know I have stuff. Mill. Wheat, beets, and rice. Shit. Fish pond. Of course I need seaweed and algae. The fish are fine. I don't need to make it conducive of their natural environment. Come on, pet bowl. I'm not getting a horse for a long time. You can't upgrade. Raise up to 20 slimes. Fill water troughs and slimes will create slime balls. Alright. That's a lot about balls. Alright. Let's kick it up a notch. So, thankfully, I placed a chest in Robin's place for this exact scenario. Any chest that I make is connected to every other chest in the game. So there you go. It was seaweed and something and green algae. I might not have the green algae. And I really... Yep, there we go. Okay. That should be perfect for at least one. Now I want to see is if you make a fish pond, does it make you wait days and that's Robin's current project? Or can you just kind of pop them in there? Alright, construct farm buildings. Is it one fish pond per every 2 days? It is very advantageous, and this is one of the fish that you really want to build a pond with. Alright, we can do it. We are allowed. Can I get kind of cheeky and put it over there? Love how my... Dude, so your animals are in the way. Ish-esque. So, no, yeah. So, like, even if your animal happens to be standing somewhere, you are not allowed to place it there. So let me do this. Let me do this. Thankfully, it's not going to block up the shed, but... And this cow down there is thankfully 1 block away from where I would put it, but we're putting it over here. And it does look like it's something that's going to occupy Robin per fish pond. Alright, cool. Proud owner. Proud owner. And let's get this stuff back where it belongs. Treno Farm. Treno Farm. Treno is actually the name of a town in Final Fantasy IX. So in any farming sim, I dedicated to Final Fantasy IX with Treno. So what I'm going to do is I know that so this is farming stuff, so it goes in here. This is now farming stuff. I'll just put all my stuff. Thankfully, I didn't need the clay, because you never know when you're going to need clay, but I have a good amount of clay to make the things and do the things and do everything that I need. So, shipping bin. Let's do it. So, we're putting these in. Bam. Alright, fantastic. We do have 2 geodes to break. I don't think these geodes don't really yield anything. I'm kind of past them. Not to sound self-absorbed, I am not. As I say, I. Alright, Pelican Beach, mines. No, we need this to go in normal chest, buddy. Normal chests. Pick it up. Pick up the pace. Bam, that looks like a quasi-functional inventory. That looks like a quasi-functional inventory. Shipping bin, save me. Bam. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll. We got our fish pond going. Got our fish pond going. And I do believe today is a happy-go-lucky day. So what I would like to do is I would like to investigate the quarry mines today. I have some bombs. I need to grab some food. But other than that, and I don't think it's too late to start anything. But I do not directly recall how to get to the quarry. But I do know that the mine carts go there, so that is A-okay with me. Joja. I never go into Joja. It's the Walmart of Stardew Valley. Is this the bridge? Is this the bridge? Come on. Believe it or not, 3 pieces of clay puts in good work. What are you? Is that a... this is stuff that I need. Okay, I know what we're doing right now. I need the butterfish, and there are dogfish. Oh, why? Alright, that got me nothing I needed. I want a dogfish and a butterfish. You know, because, you know, she's a 10 butterfish. No, we do not objectify. We don't objectify women nor men. We don't objectify people. People are living, breathing human beings, and they deserve to they deserve even the most basic level of respect. Alright, let's see what we got. This is now turned into a fishing day. I do not have any fishing buffs on. Can I run over and grab some? I guess it does not matter, but yes, there is plenty of great fish here. We have coffee. Coffee is... Actually, there is a fishing buff in my inventory, I believe, that I've been holding on to. Alright, don't come with me. I gotta... If I catch you and not the chest, I don't get the chest. Dude, I want the dogfish and the butterfish. Yeah, stress spinner, that will help. Ask and you shall receive. And then we do have a buff. Alright. We're getting a dogfish and a butterfish. The treasure hunter never really works anyway. Alright, let's get... Well, I think this is just a max energy buff, not a fishing buff. Alright, whatever. Dude, I am so excited. Bam! Send it out. Look at the little doggies! I've never encountered the dog. Yeah. And of course, both of these fish are probably going to be a pain in the neck. That's why a fishing buff would help. I would even run to get one, because I don't know how long these last. If this is a rare event. Come on, we're not doing that. I like to stay on the inside of the fish, because if I go on the outside of it, it could run all the way to the other side of the bar. There it is. That's for the community center. And then I want this dog... Did the dogfish disappear? No, he's still here. I wonder if the dogfish is, like, easy to catch. Justdog25 needs a dogfish. And yes, you can put fish in your house, so I should have, like, a tank with a bunch of dogfish. It's part of the branding. Soggy newspaper will take it. And I don't have a trusty dusty chest next to me in case my inventory starts going haywire. Are you doggo fish? Are you doggo fish? You are not doggo fish. And this mod just shows fish that you can catch in the water. You can't. It's not a mod to where you can aim. Alright, why is my character... Alright. My character, it's probably too much coffee. Side effects. Alright, come on. Doggo fish. Doggo fish. Nah, this does look like the butterfish. Yeah, the behaviors. You can start gauging what you're catching by the behaviors. But I haven't seen the behavior of the dogfish yet. Alright, please. Can we get you good enough? I can get a dogfish and a chest. I hope the dogfish is difficult to catch. Because it's cute and special. Nope, just a pike. Probably particularly rare. We got the bait. We don't have the buff, but that's okay. We got plenty of, we're top fishing level, so if we can't catch a dogfish, we might as well hang up our bootstraps. Oh, this is probably the dogfish. Okay. Never mind. I think I can catch it. This is where the fishing buff would really come in handy, but I don't know if they disappear. Rainbow trout. I don't think I need that. That does go into cooking, though. I didn't know there was, like, a special fishing area over here. Alright, now I'm kind of scared that it looks like the dogfish is very difficult to catch. Because I do have food that would give me a +3 fishing buff that actually makes the bar that I'm using right now wider. So it greatly increases your ability to not get manhandled when you're trying to catch a particularly challenging fish. Alright, what are we doing? This isn't it. This looks like the butterfish, because I'm not getting my ass handed to me. Come on. Come on, dude. Yeah, the dogfish is one of those fish that's just like up and down, up and down, up and down. F you, up and down. Alright, this is it. This should be it. Because he's not moving. This should be it, and I'm just getting lucky. No, I don't think this can be it. I mean, there's no other fish so far that takes these types of swings. But maybe I'm just getting lucky with the RNG, yeah. So see that? That's why I try to stay towards the center. There he is! We got the dogfish! We got the dogfish! Woof, woof, woof. Justdog25 just caught a dogfish. Puppy fish. I stand corrected. Let me take a look at this cutie. Wants nothing but pets and snacks. Dude, that's awesome. That is so adorable. I'm actually... Alright. Dude, this game gives me such great feels. I love it. Did say I'd take care of this land, but it is not this day where I'm taking care of this land. Dude, I'm so excited I got a dogfish. And if you're watching on YouTube, and you too are excited about dogfish, and Just Dog in general, please comment below. Even if you hate me, leave a comment. Because if I'm important enough to hate, then I know I'm getting somewhere. Alright. Man. Yeah, buddy. Dude, I don't even know what to do, bro. I gotta make sure that butterfish goes to the community center. See, I'm getting better at this game. Community center. Butterfish. I wish the dogfish was one of the things that would restore me to sanity by getting me to the community center. And then what we're going to do is, even though I run the risk of putting things that are never needed for recipes in my fridge, I just in case. And then, yeah, when we go back, I want to see what I can cook. Because that was a moment where I was kind of caught with my pants down. We're not cooking the puppy fish. In fact, this game can go bleep itself. Yeah. And then you cook the puppy fish to get the most important meal. We're not cooking the puppy fish. Actually, the puppy fish is absolutely going to be a decoration in my house. We're gonna take care of the puppy fish. It's the Just Dog Puppy Fish Woodcutters Weekly. That is actually a highly sought after drop. Yeah, I'm already level 10 foraging, I believe. Let's take a look at that, shall we? I hope I'm not. No, I am not. Okay. This could push me to level 10 foraging, and I could get a lot of special things for it. See, that's how quick I read books in real life, dude. I'm just like, play. That's it. That's it. None of this hanging out and turning page one by one, dude. I absorb all of it right away. And that's from playing Stardew Valley. Dude, I'm still torn up from that lightning storm being one battery short from a major unlock in the frickin' game. Whatever. He said, "No, I'll get it next time." And it'll be like, "No, super rare is sometimes you get no batteries. Isn't this fun?" Be like, "Yeah, it is fun. I'll take it." Alright, yeah, so Pepper Poppers. +2 farming, +1 speed. That is actually phenomenal. Yeah, I like to keep buffs on tap. Because I never know when I'm going to switch modes, and if I do everything with the right buff, obviously I'm going to get better results. So to be strategic like this, fish stew and mussels seem to be hard to find. Escargot is +2 fishing. Right, so now even if it's not the best fishing buff, I know that in those cases we saw earlier, if I'm switching my mode to fishing real quick, I know that I got a buff for that because it is worth it. Stir fry. And that's why, like, energy is so abundant in this game. It's never incredibly important. It's never incredibly important to make something just for energy. It's like Miner's Treat. +3 mining. That's incredible. And I am going to make... One of the things I'm not doing is I should make things that I know I'm going to need almost right away so that I can clear space in my fridge so I'm not struggling with that. Then you want to make tortillas because there are some omelet, fried egg. You mentioned a fried egg. Flour cookie. That's a huge luck buff. And I have, so, okay. So that's why you want to get all that special foraging stuff up in the summit. Look at this. I need 3 poison mushroom. I don't have them. You'd have to look high and low for those. But yeah, I love buffs. Like, I love buffs. I have everything that I need. Complete breakfast. Alright. So we made some food. So with the farming buff, that kicks in if I have a farming buff on, then it'll anytime as I pick a vegetable, it'll increase the chance of higher quality. So with pepper poppers, 7 minutes, it's like almost every morning I should be making this. Which yeah, I think it's peppers and cheese, which my farm produces. Every morning I should be making this because I can immediately make more money. It is worth it. Alright, so we got all that stuff. Of course, we go to bed with full pockets here at Justdog25. And now I want to see, I believe with fish, I know from Animal Crossing, but I don't know if I need to buy. I think at Willie's I can buy a fish tank, which I will do because I'd love to get more puppy fish. Because I think it would be so cute for the channel, and they're adorable. And we can't eat them or cook with them. I mean, we probably could eat it, but I want to prevent that. If I eat a dog on stream, and my name's Just Dog, I don't know about that. So we didn't get foraging level 10, but we can see the bookseller today. We do have some money. Alright. Neutral fortune teller. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Alright. Everything got water. So what we do have to do is make sure we have inventory, and we are going to eat some pepper poppers. Make sure all this stuff that means nothing. While it's on my mind, this goes in the fridge, right? So we cleared out some fridge space. We're going to... I do also like to put my buffs, like where they go, like Pelican Beach. This is oh, I need stuff for fishing. Like even the river jelly, even though that really helped. And then Miner's Treat is going to go in the Skull Cave. But pepper poppers we can use right away. So we're selling the pike. There's good stuff. Puppy fish we're holding on to. We are going to get rid of the trash. We can't get rid of the trash right now. So what we're going to do is we are going to Treno Farm, and we are going to the shipping bin. No, we are going to the outfield. My favorite chest. Whatever can stack up in there. This has to get sold. And we still need one more battery to unlock a major component of the game, although I have a small feeling that it will be underwhelming to my expectations. I am excited to see whether or not that is the case. So we're hitting it. Let's not eat our pepper poppers quite yet. I will take Stone George. Thank you. I love that old man. I will definitely take the stone. I'm all about that life. Alright, outfield, save me. We got stone in there. Alright, we're gonna keep this hopefully for Emily, just like we're going to keep a sunflower for Haley. Alright, and let's not forget to eat our buff. Eat the pepper poppers. Let's get the harvesting. Sunflowers also do sunflower seeds, so you can grow more of them, which is fantastic. We're gonna have a lot of high quality coffee. Yeah, buddy. And spiciness in this game also gives you a speed boost, which I think is hilarious. As much as coffee. Maybe I should just like drink something spicy in the morning. It would certainly wake me up, that's for sure. So I get, aw, look at the flowers. What type of honey did we get? Sunflower honey. That's gorgeous. That is true to life. I'm gonna leave that sunflower there. I did go on an excursion to possibly purchase bees to run a bee colony, and they had a lot of flower. They like there when they make their honey. There's tons of flowers around where the bees are, and the honey tastes like something you have never experienced in your life. It's awesome. All right, let's get these peppers. Still got my buff going on. I think I have hops. I think that's all sunflowers up there too. Alright. I don't like continuing to switch modes, so it's like, do we have speed grow? Get rid of these sunflowers. We can throw a little extra coffee plant down there. We ain't shy. And I'm not I like to keep the flowers there. They look pretty. They help make honey. Everything I need. And then this is something. Alright. We got that. We got hops. Alright, what's up, babe? Look at all my animals. I love them. And there is Robin. The entire Stardew Valley community wants to marry Robin. And they're sad that they cannot, because she is married. But she's a strong woman who's very kind and kind of like an upstanding individual. So we love Robin. We are big fans. Let's kick it. Get all that stuff in me. Let's make sure that they're fed for next time. Love how he's caught like mid walking. Give it to me, go. Alright, is there, can I double check real quick, is there in fact one more battery? Nope. We'll be alright. We will be okay. Alright, we don't need all of them. We don't want to be greedy. But we would like to make cheese and butter. Alrighty. Alright, buddy. I don't know what to do with you. But I've heard you're highly advantageous. Alright, we're good on here. Did anything sprout in here? Nope. So today, I hope I did not forget to go to the traveling cart. If I did, that is fine. Alright, we have everything that we need to do to rock and roll. Puppy fish is going to go inside the house somewhere. I will put the puppy fish in the fridge because that's my in-house storage, right? We're not eating the puffy fish. The puffy fish. In fact, we're going to make sure that it's in a bin to where it can't be eaten. Let's artisan some of this stuff. We don't need need coffee for now, that's for sure. I don't even use it. Can I make sunflower wine? No. Alright. And that'll make some mead out of that. Alright, we're flying, man. We are rocking and rolling away. I'm so excited. Alright, let's get this up. Let's get this organized. And we have these for Haley. We have this for Emily. And the rest of it is just garbage. But what we're going to do is we're going to put all of our food in the fridge. Just like we do in real life, right? We're functional human beings. Ish, maybe not. Let's put all that in here. Yeah. Yeah, mayo. Regular eggs. All of it. Bam. We can make more pepper poppers. Notice how we still have the farming buff. That's how potent it can be. I have a feeling that tomorrow we're going to be yielding a lot better results in that direction. Alright. So let's go see our besties. We gotta go to the bookseller. I am not shy at this point. I feel like I've read countless books on the things that I still need level 10 on, and I'm not getting it. So I am not shy to drain my bank account right now, even though there's probably a festival coming up where I wish I had money. Alright, let's take a look. Ain't got no books to trade in. Alright, this experience and all skills. But I really just need combat and foraging. So I'm going in. I'm going in with 20 grand for reading both of these books because combat I absolutely want a mastery of. But you don't get a true mastery until later, but I definitely, yeah, there we go. Like I said, that's exactly how I read books in real life. I'm just like, yep, I know it all. With my big brain. Alright, so we're going to hit the quarry. This time the proper way so we don't get distracted by shiny puppy fish. Let's hit it. We got all this lovely stuff. I do need to collect this stuff. Alright, where are we at? In the quarry. So serene. I love it. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a mine buff with me. Right? We take our miner's treats and we can use them in here. And spicy eel. Alright, I don't expect to need to have too much healing, but... And what we're going to do is Pelican Beach, where actually the town river center can take our normal fishing items that we do not need. Because when I go into a mine, you really want a good amount of space. So... I know this is considered mountains. Let's even put this excess stuff that we're not dealing with right now. And we are going to rock and roll. We have 5 bombs. I don't feel like making more, and we're going to see what we can get. Let me crack these open real quick. These are items that are going to stack in my inventory when I get down there anyway. Alright. And I think the point of the quarry mine is it's all one floor, and you just have to make it to the end to get an item called the Golden Scythe. So let's see if we can get down there and rock and roll with it. Rock with it, roll with it. And I believe the monsters are going to be dropping some pretty valuable things. So I think today's a lucky day. We would have a... You know, do we eat this right now? I think we eat this right now. Its buff really isn't too astounding. Let's just go. Let's go. Let's rock and roll with it. We could always use more rock. Let's kick it. Alright. These lads. You want to take, obviously, the least amount of damage as possible, so I just get slapped in the face. But this will also help me, hopefully, get level 10 combat. So I don't gotta worry about it now. Alright, these guys have good drops. Yeah. Look at all that mining skill. Getting all the rock. Nothing special. There you go, kick it. Thing up here. Yeah, there's stuff up here. I would like to get to the end today, but I have a feeling that this will be a bit of a maze. I mean, obviously they wouldn't want you to just, like, walk to the end of the big prize in the level. Unless they do. So like I said, it's these enemies that could really drop some things that would be advantageous to me. Like that. Like that. Like that. Those things are very advantageous to me right now. And I'll put this here because... Oh, the bomb actually does not dig here, huh? You can't dig here. Okay, okay. We're learning new things as we go. Come on, give me them drops, boy. Let me do the vampiric. I don't know if vampiric does anything for me. Alright. Okay, get him. We're putting a bomb down. Bam. Oh, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. I really don't want to take any damage. Yep, there it is. Golden Scythe, bro. Now that we have the Golden Scythe, all of our wildest dreams are gonna come true. I think it's actually a pretty lame item, even though I'm supposed to hype up whatever happens. But I can't wait to fight all these guys, because I'd rather get to level 10 combat. And we're not gonna die. Jesus. Oh my god. There we go. Dark bandana shirt. I'm putting it on. There we go. Yes, girl. Let's hit it. I love it. Look at these guys. Hi. Give me good loot. Bone fragment is not good loot. Yeah, let's kick it. 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 I will. Now I'm kind of at an impasse because I want to eat something to heal, but if I do, I believe it erases my current buffs. Dude, stop being bad at this game. Alright, we're erasing our buffs. Pepper poppers. Yeah, just don't even face the enemies. That's exactly what I was going for. Alright, buddy. You don't want no smoke. Alright. I thought the cave would be much more grandiose than it is, but I am so psyched to have the golden scythe. Look at that. Look at that beauty. It's more powerful than a normal scythe. That's how you know it's badass. That is it. Normal scythe, get out of here. Gold scythe. That's what we've been waiting for our entire lives. Alright. Come on. Looks like I got the gold pickaxe. We got that gold scythe rocking and rolling. Oh! What's up, Linus? Alright, buddy. See, I always knew he was a good guy. Linus is a friend. Aww, we love you, Linus. But you've become uncommonly nice to me. You're a unique person. And I consider you a good friend. You know what? That's worth much more than my farm, buddy. Companionship, friendship is worth much more than some farm, bro. Hey, I want you to show you something. Come inside. Alright. Don't tell me they drop a joke online and freak your character out. Ah, there we go. See, this special kind of fish bait that I made. It's top quality stuff. I need it myself. Here, I want you to have the recipe. Is it magic bait? I could use magic bait. Wild bait. Okay. I forget what that's for. Hey, you know what? We appreciate Linus no matter what. If I get enough grapes, I can make raisins. Alright, of course that puts me to 10. I actually believe I could get a topaz to Emily. But let's ride the cart. I'm all about riding that cart right now. Let's see what we can do. I know Emily works. Dude, Emily works every day. She's amazing. That's why she's my bestie. Let's get at her. Pet doggo. Don't bother Shane. He's trying to quit. Clint's all filled up with love for me. I don't know how I did that with Clint instead of Emily. However, I made sure to bring something for my bestie that's not alcohol, so we can be sober girls together. Aw, just what I needed on a day like this. Alright, y'all two are getting beers. Yes, give me another round. Let me shoot myself in the foot by drinking. Yeah! Just want everybody to love me, that's it. I stop in at the bar, buy everybody around. I don't drink. But you know what? If that is what boat your floats, soats your moats, then I am all for it. Boat floating, moat roating. What's up, Slinky? How are you doing today? Good to see a beautiful face in chat. You're gorgeous. Did you do something different with your hair? Is that it? Thank you very much for stopping in. Appreciate it. And we are going to go to bed. Let's see if we missed out. No. Okay, so tomorrow's Mara's birthday, and I could not care less about it. And then we have the luau. The luau. That's it. Alright, day 9 of summer, year 2. And we are going for 492 gold. That is fantastic. Day 10 of summer. We have Slinky in the chat. Follow Slinky Gaming _ That is what we are doing today. And if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know if you've ever played with a Slinky back in the day. Please put it in the comments down below. Don't put a pufferfish in the soup. Oh yeah, I need something for the soup for the luau. Thank you for reminding me. And I need a pufferfish for the community center, and that's about it. But yeah, I'm not poisoning the soup. And thank you for reminding me, so I'll save something of iridium quality. I think even iridium milk is enough to get the best ending for luau, so just put milk in there. I get iridium milk for days. Alright, what did it say? So Slinky, something really fun happened. I soft locked myself out of the large greenhouse, the Grandpa Shed greenhouse, by only having 13 battery packs for an entire year. And now that it's summer again, I put up a whole lot of lightning rods. And I was like, dude, I'm getting this greenhouse as soon as the thunderstorms. Days go by, it's not thunderstorming, I'm still chill. There's one day where there's a thunderstorm, and wouldn't you know, I need 20 batteries. And from that day, it only brought me up to 19. Just to make me wait longer. That is how this game controls your mind, spirit, and soul. And I do love it. I am under control. I also got a beautiful new shirt, so fly. Let's do it. Alright, look at all them sunflowers. Tomorrow, we're all gathering at the beach for the annual Pelican Town Luau. The highlight of the event is the communal potluck. Make sure you bring something good to contribute. The governor himself is attending the event, so make sure you are on your best behavior. Welcome to the beach sometime between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. And I hope that I can get a good item out of it. Slinky Gaming says, I put an Iridium Star one in, and the governor didn't like it, and he just got the wrong bite, was all. That's it. Yeah, I heard the pufferfish is, like, poisonous or something. Alright, this is going to determine if we can finish a bundle right now, and I can start to heal from the trauma that the community center has put me through. Can I start to heal today? Well, guess what? I forgot to do one thing. I want to make sure, because I need gold quality, I want to make sure to have a buff. Let's get a buff in there. I need as much luck as I can get with this. Alright, let's go down here. Pepper Poppers. We'll have the buffs. We'll be buffing. Slinky Gaming says, yes, the governor must have ate the wrong part of it. That's it. Wrong part of the pufferfish. Poison the governor. And this way here, you can run for governor. Governor dead, spot open, become governor profit. That's it. That's it. Alright, let's start picking. Actually, I'm a bit of a fool putting that buff on now because I don't have enough space. I need to clear space very quickly. I don't know if the buff runs while I am in the menu mode, but we shall see. Let's go to Treno Farm and get rid of a lot of this unnecessary garbage that I'm holding on to. Alright, let's pop them in. Boom, boom, boom. Son. And I know with grapes, I should save them to make raisins one day, someday. But I know once that I put stuff in the outfield, which is most of the important things, I will be good to rock and roll. Let's go grabbing. Can we get 5? Can we get 5 gold of these two so we can complete a bundle right now? Let me leave that open so we can see it in real time. Nope, 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 nope. Are we going to be soft locked? Nope. Why? Alright, we got one. I think. I know I planted more of these, but they're not growing as fast. If we would have to get 4 golden in order to not have to. It's already the 10th of summer. We would have to emergency grow more. Come on. I have a buff on. I'm about to start barking like a dog. Dude, this game, bro. This game. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. I don't know if those were on the fertilizer spot. I didn't know how important fertilizer would be since I'm farming level 10 and buffed. But I guess it makes sense that I would have to get more today. I know this is used in things. There's my doggo fish I caught earlier. We're not going to eat the dogfish. We don't do that at Justdog25. I'm waiting until I get like an aquarium from Willie, and I'd like to have a few dogfish. I feel like that would be good for the brand. You know? Doggo fish. Alright. Let's put some of these in here. In case we need them. Put the rest of these in here. I don't think I'm ever going to need apple jelly, but I'm pretty nonplussed. I'm nonplussed. And then now, yeah, I mean, there's speed grow. Alright, let's run to get that train just in case it's anything important at all. Which it's probably not. Let's throw everything to the wind. Screw you animals. Screw you farm. Screw you buff. Up. Wonder if this just makes the train go away. I'm being a sassy bitch right now. I just finished my morning jog. You need to get back to finishing my pond. You're not allowed to have a life. Alright, I got a good look at your farm. The progress you've made is amazing. Thank you, darling. I'm sorry I said anything mean. Slinky Gaming says speed grow isn't as good as quality fertilizer. Yeah. I see that the buildings I constructed for you are still holding up. And gold quality seasonal crops are going to be the easiest thing to not get and be soft locked for an entire other year. You can't really just find 5 of them in gold quality at the Traveling Traveler or anywhere where you can kind of get around the seasons. But I'm unlocking a different greenhouse, so would I be able to grow them in the greenhouse anytime during the year? And then I'm just getting a greenhouse to getting a greenhouse, but completing the community center unlocks most of the game. Yep, your buildings are fantastic. We love Robin. It's great to hear. If you're part of the Stardew Valley community, you have to love Robin, or else Concerned Ape hires a whole team of lawyers to shut down your game. I wasn't here in the valley yet when your grandpa was working the farm. I think Sebastian was maybe around 2 or 3 years old when your grandpa retired. Okay. It's incredible how beautiful the farmland is now. Robin, you lying, but thank you, girl. I appreciate it. I remember reading about it when it was mentioned in the news. That was a while ago. I hope you get another interview, Elliot. You've made a lot more progress since then. Oh my god. She is an absolute darling. I'm going to go home and shower. Drop by later if you need anything. Yes, Slinky Gaming says that there is a mod that allows you to marry Robin. I am aware of the marrying Robin mod. I have not utilized it. I don't want to marry Robin. I'm much more interested in male managed candidates personally. However, yes, there is a mod to marry Robin, and people often think, well, what about her husband Demetrius? Which I like Demetrius, some don't. Right? What about her husband? And it's like, dude, he can date Jody, or just hook him up with one of the other, just hook him up, bro. Robin's ours. We're marrying Robin. And you know what? Demetrius can be our good friend. See? It's probably because I went inside that house that I don't get the train. That's alright. Sometimes the train gives nonsense. Slinky Gaming says, might install it, because why not? Yeah, I did. I went into streaming this dedicated to only having the Chest Connected mod and the Stardew Valley Expanded mod, just to kind of make sure it was like authentic and not to give myself too much to do all at once. But now I have the extra rings mod because I am perplexed that you can never expand your ring storage. Your farmer has 10 fingers. Why would you only ever have the ability to wear 3 rings? I don't consider it cheating, except now I can always have a luck buff with Ring of Yoba, and I need the Iridium ring, but whatever, right? I have the fish in the water mod, so you can see what fish are in the water, so I know whether or not it's even worth fishing. Like, quality of life. I like those mods. Now, one mod that you'll never see me download is the generate any item you want mod, because with that, you could have 20 hours enjoying Stardew Valley. That's a cheat mod. If you download and use a cheat mod to where you can just generate any item, you just blew 25 hours worth of enjoyment, enjoying the challenge of the game, and enjoy your 5 hours of now there's no point in doing anything at all. So, that's the type of mod that I would never really go after. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to take a little break, and I will be back. Anybody lurking, greatly appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, enjoy the music or skip ahead. We are going to put some music on, and I will, in fact, be back. And I do love you. I do love you. Thank you. See, I was struggling with where the beat drops. I'll be back. Alrighty, important update. Welcome to the club. We are actually going to be ending this episode of Justdog25 Plays Stardew Valley. I will be back. Thank you for watching. Please follow me on Twitch. Please comment down below on YouTube. Like the video, and thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to